again with the topic directly. Okay. So yesterday, what we were learning, who remember that? Anyone? Suchita, Yazar, KO'd. Is it your day one by the?
BPA.
Yes, you are right. As BPA. So anyone here for the first time? KO'd is your day one by any chance?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm preparing, yeah.
Okay. Could you please quickly introduce yourself from where you are connecting, your educational background, as well as your any experience that resembles with IT or not, or what do you have worked upon? Sure, over to you.
All right, so actually I'm of an engineering background.
Mm-hmm.
I studied electrical computer engineering,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, afterwards I did like some few IT projects. I won't say project, like some IT jobs uh shortly after my graduation, and that was just for about a year. And after that, I've been more or less practicing real estate. That's what I've been doing. And I've kind of like deviated a little bit from the IT line.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more of like a real estate manager in terms of what I do and what I've been practicing. So I'm based in Dubai, and
Okay.
yeah, so that's what I do basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
Get you. Okay. Get you. So it
yeah.
must be bit early over there. Is 5:30 or 5?
No, it's already like 6 a.m. Like, because I've been struggling not to sleep because the timing is very, very difficult. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So
so I just have to stay up, to be
okay.
able to
Yeah.
catch the class here.
Yeah, so stay tuned on your every Friday, Saturday is gonna happen. So this is going to be time for you. Okay. So
Oh,
every Friday, Saturday you will be tuned. Rest of the people will be tuning in on their Thursday night and Friday night. So welcome back everyone once again, and thank you so much for sharing, Kay. So we'll continue from where we left off. And before we begin, a quick question for the first timer. So Kay, have you gone through the recording earlier? First yesterday's? Yes,
yeah,
no?
not really, not really.
Okay,
But I
not
intend to
really.
go through everything this weekend because my
Yeah,
schedule with work and everything is very tight. So
yeah.
I'm
Do
just
do
trying
that.
to,
Do
yeah.
that on priority. Otherwise, the recording tends to expire as well. That's the reason I'm just reminding you. All right. So we'll
Okay.
continue from. You're welcome. So we'll continue from where we left off. Yes, Ajibu, you were right. We were talking about BPN. Post that, just before that, we had also spoken about various types of analysis. Do you all remember that? Yeah. Being a business analyst, we
Yes,
need to
yes.
remember those analysis. And who remember what all analysis we have spoken about yesterday? Who can tell me that? Who can tell me that? The
Value
uh,
analyst, gap
yes.
gap
Yeah.
analyst,
Yeah.
impact analyst,
Yeah.
and predicate
Predictive
analyst. Yeah,
analysis.
yeah,
Yeah.
and root cause analyst.
Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Thank
So
you, sir.
gradually what we'll do, we will understand. So see, you know by now that what is these analysis, but we will also understand how it happens. Okay. And then when time permits in coming days, we will also get to know about the various tool that does it. All right. So as a business analyst, this is quite important for us to know about them. All right. So let's go ahead and try to touch base these types of analysis. Just give me a second. Yeah. The very first one that you understand is the value analysis. Value analysis, it comes with the three element where the entire motto is that keeping quality consistent. What do we need to keep consistent? Everyone?
Quality
Quality.
consistent.
Yeah, we need to keep the quality consistent. And to maintain the quality, what we see that what all element in the execution or during the software development, if we will consider to keep them, that will continue to keep the value always high of the software towards the customer. And what all things which are unavoidable and we cannot do that. Say for example, if we will talk about the banking project and I need to sell it out, okay, to the bankers, or to the bank itself, the organization. And what all items are there which bare minimum if I will include, bank is going to take it. And for now what I will avoid to not to include it, that will not in fact bother the customer. First we will definitely, if we are in the launch phase or pre-launch phase, we can work with the money, we can work with the price point of it. Okay, we will make it more irresistible or affordable for the bank so that they can bid to buy it, right? Yes or no? If the software is new, are you with me
Yes.
so far, everyone? Yeah.
Yes.
Now because it is I'm making it more irresistible for the banks to buy the software, what I'll do, I'll give all the possible uh, major functionalities that is necessary. So what if I don't give them the WhatsApp chat in the banking application? Will this block their work, WhatsApp chat for
No.
bankers? No, it won't. So this I can avoid and I tend to not to include. But what if the application does not let the customer open the account? And what if the application does not let the customer get added and get associated with their account? Isn't it a blocker? It's a hindrance, right? In the smooth function. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the earlier one became the avoidable. Let's not include the WhatsApp as of now to start with. But what is unavoidable is that the customer association with the bank account to do the transaction. So that I am going to keep, and still I will try to maintain the quality. And before launching, if I do this kind of study, that will be categorized under what analysis? Value analysis. What analysis,
Value.
everyone?
Value
Value analysis.
Value analysis. I hope this is clear. Now, let's understand gap analysis. I understand Prerna has told that what exactly happens, but how it happens. So here, you need to identify your goal, your purpose of any software. What is the potential and possibility, okay, that an application may have, that I can leverage from today. And when you identify what all items are missing, say for example, if full-blown matured banking application says that it comes with WhatsApp banking, okay, SMS banking, it comes with what else? I it comes with mm, it comes with VR banking. VR means virtual reality banking, okay, AI banking. So these are something which can be missing into any initial level of banking application. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And if as a business analyst, I identify this as a gap and understand this is the possibility of an existing application, what it does not have, and this is what I am going to get my customer to agree upon to integrate it, and whatever the time I need to require, I will analyze that. Whatever process it has to undergo, I will analyze that. What all area or touch point it requires to be improved, I will analyze that. And to reach to that good goal, what all infra resources, human resources are required, that I am going to analyze that and present in front of the customer, so that customer also gets ready to fund me back or fund the organization or software creator back, so that I can go ahead and fulfill the gap request. And that is the result of what analysis?
Gap. Gap analysis.
Gap analysis. Absolutely right. So just now we looked at what happens in value analysis, how it is done, the same. what happens in gap analysis and how it is done. However, there are dedicated various tools. As I said earlier, we are going to look at them gradually or later. Okay. Then what happens during the business analysis, while you are doing these all activity, there are chances where you may encounter some problems, right? Problems are day-to-day activity. When you are improving something, when you are creating something, and to reach towards the quality creation, problem tend to happen. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. And you need to understand the cause behind the problem. And to understand the cause behind the problem, why you need to understand the cause behind the problem? Can anyone tell me?
Because solution.
Yeah, because we need to reach to solution and
Yeah,
have
solution.
that's the reason we need to identify the problem. But the logical mind says that, hey, we have to reach to the solution. Then why you are talking about that? We need to talk about the problem. So cannot be focused directly on the problem, on the solution. The answer is no, because you might have heard since your childhood this problem. Okay, my okay, why this is not working? Just give me a second. Problem well defined is what? Problem well defined is what? Have you heard this phrase?
Half solved, half solved.
Yeah, problem well defined is half solved. Okay. And that's the reason we need to understand the problem exactly. What is the problem? Okay. And the moment you understand the problem, you solve the problem easily. And for that very reason, if you need to understand the RCA, RCM is
Root cause
so when
analysis.
Root cause
yes,
analysis.
root cause analysis, you are right. The RCA, the root cause behind the problem, we need to understand. We need to understand the reason behind it. When we start, there are multiple ways to reach to the root cause. When you start peeling up the problem, you will understand with the start, you will go with the surface level, and when you continue to dig deeper, you will realize that you are getting closer toward the root cause to the solution. Now, as I say, there are the various way to reach to the core, so we will look at them in later phase. But with this technique where it says that causes problem causes, what is the solution? The moment you try to detect what is the problem behind that, so generally there is a very famous RCA technique, which based on this, you may guess. Anyone can guess what is the famous technique of RCA identification, root cause analysis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? Anyone can guess? Ready to guess? Yes, no? Okay, I'll take this silence as a no. So the very famous technique is called as, who knows this?
Five-way technique.
Yes, you are right. 5 voice technique. Okay. So 5 voice is bare minimum that you need to ask to reach to the solution. We will look at it as well in the coming days. Now, there is another analysis technique to which we call it as a predictive analysis. What analysis, everyone?
Predictive.
Predictive analysis, right? So here we need to predict the profit, where we need to predict the sales, where we need to predict the revenue, where we need to predict the performance, where we need to predict the performance growth. Everything can be predicted based on baseline, and the baseline can come from where? The historical data. It can come from where, everyone?
Predictive. Like that.
It can come from the historical data, it can come from past or historical behavior.
Master.
Yeah. So based on your history and past, even if you set up a new target, that is the future behavior, how you want to happen to this, then based on your past, you may judge whether in the future you are going to get the same result or not. If you are doing what you have been doing already, you will get what you have been getting. But based on that, if you understand the current behavior on what, because of what result you have received, and if you want the improvised result, okay, what do you want, what type of result,
Improvise. Improvise.
improvised result, you will tend to put something extra that will improvise the outcome in the future. Okay, so that study becomes the part of the predictive analysis. What analysis, everyone?
Predictive analysis.
Predictive analysis. Now you have understood value gap, RCA, predictive. Now let's understand the another famous analysis that is called as impact analysis. What analysis, everyone?
Impact.
Impact analysis. So the moment we hear the word impact, impact either can be the positive or it can be negative. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So every business are interested to understand the positive analysis. See, a plant can grow by itself, right? A plant can grow by itself, and to help it grow properly, what you can do bare minimum is that you continue to water it, but also you can remove the weed around it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, and it will let it grow. Exactly this happens with the business as well. A business has to grow, they need to understand and do the impact analysis, and they need to remove all the weed around this business. Okay, so in the growth, what are the weeds that you need to understand? Okay, what are the interruption, what are the hindrances, what are the weather, what are the changes, what are the effect, what are the causes that is holding its potential to grow further, that you need to understand. And what it is impact, how it is getting impacted, what operation it is impacted, it is impacting these growth, and how it is impacting. For that you read what, study what, study the processes. The moment you study the processes, then what you tend to do is that then you tend to follow this. Okay, you tend to follow this. We will refer from the yesterday's learning. You tend to follow this. Okay, what is this? Where you understand as is model, to be model, to do model, and to have model. Okay, and then you improvise the process, and based on your business process improvement, what is going to happen is that you can do you can do the impact analysis. What business operation is causing what type of process, and that process, it is improving the growth, or it is causing the hindrances or interruption, or it is just slashing down the growth. With me so far, everyone?
Yes.
Any questions so far? Yes, no?
Mm.
Okay, I'll take this silence as a no. So having said this, let's move to the next slide. Let me open the slide and then we'll continue. By the way, am I audible to you all?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, super. Now, this is very important. The core purpose behind business analyst. The business analysts are generally in touch with whom? Any idea? We are learning more about business analysis. So I would like to hear from you. When the moment you understand uh, this word or listen to this word, business and analysis, what comes in your mind? What comes in your mind? Guys, the question is to you.
Sales.
Mhm. Go ahead, yes, sir.
Yes. Sir, it will be. Sir, it will. They are in touch with the management, the technical
Okay.
team,
Okay.
the one who prepares the softwares, the quality
Hmm.
team. So
Okay. So if I understand, yes,
they're like
sir. So
pre-sales engineers here.
yeah, come again. What you said?
They are like
They are
pre-sales person.
they are pre-sales person, but when Yazir says that they are in touch with these people, management, they are in touch with the person who prepares the software and everyone at this side. okay, who are in the organization. So you mean to say business analysts will be there in the they will be in touch with these people. At the same time, you added one more thing, and correctly you added they are sort of pre-sales person. Okay,
Yeah.
and having heard of this, this give me more power to ask with more depth. That now tell me, the moment you hear the word business analyst, who are they in touch with most? And what you said is right. I'm not denying that they are not in touch with them, but also are they in touch with someone else?
The project
If yes,
managers.
okay. So in the management, everyone comes in: project management, project manager, and all senior management or C-suite staff. Everyone comes in. So my question is that who else? Who else?
The business and
Development
specific.
team, development team,
Development
product
team. That's
owner.
what Yasser already covered that. Okay, all the developers who are developing the software. Who else?
The clients.
Stakeholder.
Yes, absolutely
Client
right. The
satisfaction.
client. Yes, client, stakeholder. So
Yes.
with them, they need to understand. See, the focus on the word business and analysis. Okay. So business analyst has to be in touch with business. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the if they are in if they will get in touch with the business, then only they can analyze that business, right? And there is a way to analyze that business. Yes or no? And that
Yes.
we are going to learn. So what happens? What will happen? What business analyst will do after analyzing the business? So they are in touch with whom? What you said?
Clients.
Clients, and they are analyzing clients' business. Now,
Yes.
once they analyze clients' business, what may happen? Imagine I'm business owner, and give me any idea that I run that business. What sort of business I run? Who can give me the idea? Give me any random idea, guys. Throw on me. What sort of business I run? Come on.
Managing
You
some
can
Uh,
give
application.
which Sandhya? Your voice was more audible. So what application you said?
Any application, like managing any of the applications which the
Come
business
on.
uses.
I want you to give me a concrete business idea. So give me a
automotive.
business. Yeah, automotive business, automobile sector, right?
Yes. Yes. Automobiles.
Okay, automobile. So I have a big car showroom, right? Can I consider
Yes.
that? Okay.
Yes.
So car sales and service both I do. Now I hired a yes sir. Yes sir, right? I'm pronouncing your name
Yes.
right? Yeah. So
Yes.
I hire yes sir for doing the analysis of business. What I can expect from yes sir? That's my question.
Satisfaction of client.
Okay, yes sir will help me to
Get
reach
more
to, yeah,
customers.
cu-
get
Customer
get more
satisfaction.
get more customer and get those more customers satisfied. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So now
Yes.
let's talk. Have you heard of any website which sells out the car directly? Yeah. So
Yes.
now Yesser is a very creative business analyst. So what Yesser will do? Yesser will first detect the problem I have. Okay. So Yesser said that I will help you to grow your customer base, and Suchita said that I will grow your customer satisfaction level. Right? Both of you?
Right.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Right.
Now
Yes.
a creative business analyst will interview me. Will do what to me?
Inter.
Enter.
Interview me, and they will understand what exactly I have the pain point. And based on that, they will start giving me suggestion. Yes or no? So
Yes.
yes, sir comes up
Yes.
and says that, hey, Gaurav, why don't you do that? Launch a website application where you don't need to wait for customer to walk in, give them this, what you call it? Uh,
Car models on the website.
yeah, on the
Car
website,
details.
yeah, your website let them give them the feeling of the car. So this kind of this is called as what? Virtual reality, VR and IR. Using that, what you do that you experience the virtual presence at your premises. Have you
Yes.
tried this through Amazon ever? Anyone? If you
Mm.
need to buy a product, what you do is
Yes.
that you just
Yes.
yeah, you have tried it.
Wonderful.
Likewise, what you do that? Yes, sir. Give me idea, Gaurav. Why you can't do that? Let the customer browse through your application, get the car in their premises in the parking, and experience the car presence through this VR model. And I like this idea, right?
Yeah.
And Suchita adds up into that make it more engaging. Why don't you integrate some AI chatbot, okay, which will ask continuous question and interact with the user, and so that at a moment what will happen, a customer will seek for the quotation, and he or she will be pulled out to the the showroom. Okay, isn't it something very interesting if a business does not have these kind of website? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And the moment I hear from Yasser and Suchita these ideas, I get up and I say that, hey, I have the website. Can we transition this website the way you are suggesting? Then Yasser will say that, yes, why not? And he
Yes.
takes the order and plug in with the sales team or business analyst and everyone, and whatever who needs to consider the finance, they consider the finance. He gets the customer's requirement and translate to whom? He translate to the workers, the ground workers, the coders, the testers and the architect, everyone, and explain that how what exactly customer wants. Here what exactly happens? Yasser understand the
Mm.
customer, Suchita understand the customer, and from there they bring a new requirement which was never existed. Right? Yes or no?
Right.
Yes.
So exactly. So in a nutshell, what will become? Business analyst just not become the analyst, but also he or she became a coach to the customer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now there is a process, okay? As per the business analyst body of knowledge, the current version is 5.0, I guess. Okay. The earlier version was 3.0. I really don't remember that. So, yeah, last I think I had shared with everyone and asked everyone to download BABOK 3.0 and take the, few learning from there. So you too can do that. So let's understand different type of requirement life cycle. Requirement what, everyone?
Life cycle.
Life
Yes.
cycle. See, anything in this entire world, if you need to learn, you focus on one thing and you can master and understand this one thing, you can master that particular topic. And what is that? You need to understand. Any idea?
Particular topic. Like a
You need to understand the
life
life
cycle.
cycle
Life
of
cycle.
that
Yes,
particular
pata.
topic.
Yeah.
And
Pata.
if you can understand that, you can master that topic.
Mm.
Okay. So here it says that the requirement life cycle describes possible state of the requirement and checkpoint within the requirement cycle. Okay. So first, the Yasser and Suchita goes together as a business analyst and they analyze the entire enterprise. Okay. Then they elicitate the requirement. Okay. What is the meaning of elicitate? Just translate it into the understandable manner available for
Okay.
the every single user. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
define it, you define the
Mm-hmm.
requirement properly, and
Mm.
then you analyze further the definition, and then you reach to the solution of those websites just now I told, and that website will be validated further. So what happens with the enterprise analysis and definition of the requirement? Now you are ready to state that requirement through a documentation. Okay. Here you identify what? You identify what business want, and that will become your first checkpoint.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Now, the moment you define the requirement and stated it in document, now it requirement has to be confirmed by the stakeholder, by the customer. Okay.
Yes.
And if customer really wants it, he or she will do what? He will prioritize the requirement. Okay. The moment your requirements are prioritized, there are the various way to prioritize the requirement. Okay. The most famous way is this. What is this? There is an abbreviation for
Must
this.
go. Moscow.
Moscow. Yes, Ajibu, absolutely right. And what is the full form of Moscow?
So,
What is the full form of Moscow? Who can tell me?
Must have, should have, could have, won't.
Hmm. Wait a second. This is the Moscow. So first is the most wanted, or people call it must have. Okay. The second one is this. What is S for?
should,
Should have. Okay.
Should have,
Should have. And CO is for
could have.
could
Could
have,
have.
could have. And W is for
won't
Would
have.
have.
won't have. Won't have. Clearly.
Won't have.
Okay. Customer may ask for the star and moon, but sometime we have to limit the line as well, because for these development we need to have budget as well, right? If
Yes.
customers something they don't give, why should be in exchange we should be giving, okay, not for free, okay, because you are adding the value, they should also be adding value to you in exchange of money at least. Yes or no? Because
Yes.
at the end everyone is doing business over here. Okay, so now based on this requirement importance, you understand what is must have, what is should have, what is could have, what can or won't have.
Won't have.
What do you do is that you prioritize the requirement, and then once requirement is prioritized, the second checkpoint becomes that understand the view of the requirement, and for that you need to organize that requirement. Now the third checkpoint says that understand the business need and model these requirement. And for modeling, what happens is that how exactly customer wants the look and feel. Okay, for that you will start modeling it, or you will take the help of another team like UI UX team, and you will start creating its GUI. What is the full form of GUI?
Graphic user
GUI.
interface.
Yes, graphical user interface, or say look and feel. How does it look like? Your UI UX team will be there. They may help it. In case they are not there, you can learn different type of wireframe, that how it gets generated. Quite easy to understand and know as a business analyst, and you will be able to model that, and that model requires to be confirmed further as a quality of requirement. It will be verified by the testing team. Okay, not only verified by only testing team, it has to be verified by the creator as well, by the customer as well, as the first place, whether they are seeing the way it should be. And also they check the quality on the various parameter, whether it is cohesive, whether it is completed, whether it is consistent, whether it is testable, whether it is unambiguous and modifiable. If it stands on these all parameter, then only you can say that it is verified for the quality. And then whether it meets the business value or not, what customer wanted, for that your quality check team will check for the quality. And if quality is met, then what happens, the customer comes back and check and review. The moment the word comes review, who has to be involved over here?
Client.
Customer.
Client.
Client.
Yeah,
Yes.
you only give the review to Amazon product because you are the consumer of it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Likewise, the moment it says that requirement review, it means customer has to come and for approval purpose. This will be the formal sign off where customer
Okay.
says that exactly what we wanted. And then readiness of the implementation will start, because now the requirement is frozen. Okay. And in case any changes is required, what happens, or approval is pending, is then what may happen, it may go for the reprioritization. It may go for what?
Reprioritize.
Yeah.
Prioritizing.
And then whoever is taking the what piece of the requirement, they will start developing those requirement. And these are defined in BA business analysis body of knowledge as a requirement life cycle. With me so far, everyone?
Yes.
Yes or no? Any questions so far in this requirement life cycle? Do you understand this life cycle clearly? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
questions so far? Quickly ask me. Okay, if no question, we'll move further. Now, what happens is that you understand one thing very, very clearly, that whenever it comes to requirement, this requirement has to have the process. Okay, so now there was the earlier method where the processes used to get designed through the text and words. Okay, now the smart method says that you don't need to define the processes by writing. Okay, you define the processes, but that can be depicted through the design. Depicted through what, everyone?
Design.
Design. And there are number of designs and models that will help you to design what? Processes.
Process.
Yeah. So we will look at a few. I hope everyone is able to understand, digest, and relate and connect. No one is finding it overwhelming yet. It's
Yes.
easy,
Mm.
still easy for
Yes.
you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Now, so how you can do that? How you can depict through design? So there are the various business analysis model tools. What are available for this design?
Various analysis model.
Yeah,
Model
BA
tools.
models. BA models, you can say that. So in those BA models, there are few models. Name of the models, I'll tell you. So few model names are activity diagram. We will be looking at it, how activity diagrams are designed, mind maps, how it is designed, product roadmap, how it is designed, SWOT analysis, how it is, how it happens, the purpose behind it, fishbone diagram, what does it do, and process flow diagram. Apart from this, there are more advanced BA models like visual modeling, workflow diagram, ER diagram, WBS, conversion to design. Okay, so we will be looking at it. The very first one is the activity diagram. We are going to look at it. Okay. So now, before we talk about these model, let me quickly tell you one very, very important thing. And that important thing is that all these models have one thing in common that you will find. Any idea what you will common? What you may find the common? Or the foundation is quite very known to you. When it comes to these BA models, the foundation of these BA models design will be quite known to you. Okay, if I'll say and talk about the activity diagram, are you able to relate that you might have seen such diagram earlier in your life? Ever? Have you come across of such design? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Yes.
what these design used to be called?
Flow chart.
Flow chart. Yes, absolutely right. So in the BA model, what is there? The foundation level, you will find that somewhere it is resembling to the flow chart, and flow chart has been foundation. Although these diagrams can be created on the various tools, like even in Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, but still there are few software or application that you need to know as a business analyst, that what all the software or utility or application that you can use to create such models. Okay, when you understand the customer, you need to translate what exactly customer wants in a step by step format. In what format,
Yes.
everyone?
Step by step
Step by
process.
step.
Yeah, so your focus should go into the detail. Okay, you should be able to read in between the line. You cannot skip any step in between, and that's when the business analyst has to make sure to create such logic so that developers can understand, testers can understand, and they can create a testing point or development point. With me so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now coming back to the application which can help you to create such models, like you can also create in Excel, you can also create in Word, you can also create some external application like Visio. Okay,
Yes,
MS Visio.
excuse me, this lines is very, very small. Can you?
Yeah, I'll be coming
Okay.
to that.
Sorry
Okay.
for interrupting.
No problem. So you don't need to focus as of now over here. I will be explaining it, and I don't think I will be
Okay.
able to accommodate in the entire screen or not, but I'll be able to explain this. Okay.
Sure.
So there is another application is Visio, MS Visio. It's a Microsoft product. MS Excel, Microsoft product. MS Word, Microsoft
Yes.
product. PowerPoint, Microsoft product. Okay, you can create there. What else? Where this chart is created in what application? This chart is created in Lucid chart. Where it has been created?
Lucid.
Lucid
Yes.
chart. Okay.
Lucid chart.
Okay, this is online available. You can create there
Lucid.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, LUCID.
Yeah,
Okay,
lucid chart. Yeah.
yeah, and also people today use Canva. Okay, to design purpose. Got it, everyone? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Now, because you have understood where it can be created, now let's understand in activity diagram. You explain activity. What do you explain, everyone?
Activities.
Activity.
Activities. Now, here you need to understand this activity diagram is for what?
ATM
ATM.
machine.
ATM machine. What happens in ATM machine? Why
You put the
you
card.
may go? Yeah, you put the card and what do you do with that?
Take the money.
Take the
Take the cash.
money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
take out the money.
yes, so ATM machine dispenses what? Money, right? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a money dispensing machine. Okay. So this is called ATM, and the entire process has been designed over here in this activity diagram. There are three touch points. How many touch points?
3 touch point.
Yeah. One is the customer himself interact with the ATM machine, and then either customer information directly interact with bank, or ATM machine directly interact with whom? Bank.
Banks.
Yeah. So here in activity diagram, there is a start point or end point. A start point is always this thick dot, black thick dot. Okay. And the termination point or stop point has to be always the thick point into a circle. Okay, can you see that? Here it
Yes.
has been
Yes.
interrupted. Here it has been interrupted. Wherever it is getting interrupted, the thick dot will be encircled. This is one. Second, to identify the input for customer, this is the dark green. To identify the input for the ATM machine, this is light green. And to identify the input from the bank, it is lighter green, more one shade lesser green. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
the moment you see here the thick border, okay, line, it means that it states that there are two parallel activities are going on. What it states?
2
Parallel
parallel
activities.
activities.
Parallel activities. And how many parallel activities minimum?
2.
Two parallel activities. Now, so customer walks into the bank, insert the ATM, and the ATM reads the card. Okay. Now, ATM has to take a decision, okay, for the card. And whenever it comes to decision, you see this is the diamond box. What it is?
Diamond box.
Okay, yeah, diamond box. Now, diamond box is also called as a decision box. What it is called as?
Decision box.
Decision box. And it has always two direction. Okay. One is when it is in positive, one when it is negative. So what will
Yes.
happen if it is negative? ATM machine reads it to be the invalid. What it will do? It will eject the card, and then the card will be visible into the ATM machine external slot. Customer will take the card, and here the process will get interrupted. What if it is valid? Then the next step is that customer will be prompted to enter the PIN number. Okay.
Yes.
Now, the moment customer enters the PIN, now ATM cannot read or detect or finalize whether the entered PIN is right or not. It gets direct access from the bank to check whether it is authorized PIN or invalid PIN. Okay. If it is the authorized PIN or valid PIN, it will continue towards the positive flow. But if it is invalid, what will happen is that it will eject the card. Okay. Customer will be prompted to take the card, and here the flow ends. Okay. With me so far, everyone?
Yes.
This is the second flow. And third, what if the card is valid? Then it will move further and customer will be asked to enter the amount. The moment customer gets prompted to enter the amount is there available in the bank, that also requires to be checked. Does ATM has the power to check whether his bank account has the money or not? No, the bank has the power for that. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So bank will detect the entered amount, check the balance, and then after checking the balance, what it does, it compares. What it compares? After checking the balance, it compares whether balance is less than the amount entered or greater than the amount entered. If it is lesser than the amount entered, what happens? The money will not be dispensed. Yes, because
Yes.
there is low balance. It will
Yeah.
show the balance. It will show the mirror to the customer. Hey, what you are asking for? You don't have the sufficient fund. Let me eject the card, take the card, and walk away. Okay, so that's number one. Second, what may happen if the balance is available more than the entered amount? What it will do? It will do two parallel activity. One, it will dispense the amount and debit the account. Okay, and the dispense amount will happen is that it will be give customer will be taking out that, and at the same time, after the debit amount, the balance will be shown on the screen, and now customer can take the card as well as the amount which has
Yeah.
been dispensed, take the card and walk away out of the
Mm.
ATM machine. Yeah,
Yeah.
do you
Yes.
understand this activity
Yeah.
diagram?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if I'll ask you, hey, everyone, so the way you have known that how activity diagram is created for ATM machine, for ATM machine, can you also create one activity diagram for cash depositing machine? Do you think you will be able to do that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Based on that, you can take the screenshot of it or through the recording. You try
Yes.
to make it, or through your memory, I would say, I would encourage you to try to create it. Take this as a your assignment, as a said assignment. So this is your said assignment for today. Yesterday I spoke about the unsaid and said assignment, if you might have remembered. So your unsaid assignment is any way to summarize whatever you have learned, and your said assignment for today, there was no said assignment is not always given. So today, luckily, you are getting the said assignment, and that you have to create as a business analyst this activity diagram for you. Okay, activity
Uh,
diagram for what?
Cash deposit machine.
Cash deposit machine. You can do that, everyone. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see whether you are able to do it or not. Okay, now what happens? Wait a second. Okay. So this was the first one. Now, yesterday, I also showed you something. I don't know whether you know this or not. Okay, mind map. How many of you know what is mind map? Have you ever come across of mind map earlier? Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Okay. I believe you have come across, okay, multiple times. So whenever I talk about this, okay, I talk about this, and you have come across of this either into the um what do you call it, either into the recording or in the live session. Wait a second, where it has gone. Okay, somehow it is not opening up for me, so I'll leave it as is. Okay, it is opening up. So you remember this thing I was explaining yesterday? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So this is one of that application where you create the mind map. In the mind map, what happens is that your central idea is always Your central idea is always at the center, and then this is used for the brainstorming purpose, more or less, or the planning purpose. What it is used for?
Planning purpose.
Planning purpose. Now, the whole idea behind this mind map can be
Oh.
changed. Okay, you are able to see the mind map, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what may happen is that the entire idea behind the mind map can be changed. Okay, let me see whether it is I'm able. Yeah. Say for example, this is yeah. Say for example, so you can change the model. What you see here is the different model. Okay. In the screen, what I showed you is the different model. You can change the structure, okay, the way you want. Okay. So you can have the mind map like this. Say for example, this is the mind map, and I want to change the mind map. What I can do is that I can change like this. I can change like this. Let me see. You see here it is changing. Yes or no? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Now expand it, and we'll see whether it is able. We are able to make it change or not. It is changing, but poor impact, major impact we are not able to see, but still we are able to see the impact. Yeah. You see, you can see the layout is changing. Yeah. See, the layout is changing. See, the layout is changing. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
So not necessary what you are looking at. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, it is hung, I believe. Okay. Yeah, you see how it is changing. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is what exactly we were looking at. This sort of mind map we saw in the PPT, right?
Mhm.
So not necessary always you will find like this. There is always mind map. Structure can be changed. The whole idea behind that mind map is that it can be either used for the brainstorming purpose or the planning purpose, and you can create like that. It will have the central idea. Idea will have the multiple branches. Every branch may have the multiple sub branches, and every sub branches may have the further extension, and every extension may have the multiple nodes. You see that it is
Yeah.
expanded
Yes.
like that. So that's how you can also leverage this mind map as a BA model for the planning and idea dumping purpose. With me so far, everyone? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, super. So you understood activity diagram, you understand the mind map. Now this is the product roadmap. And product roadmap happens is that this is the timeline, okay? And this is the team, and these are the activities that one team does, and how long they need to do. They are doing one activity, which team is doing what activity, and how long they are going to do. So that has been explained over here in the timeline fashion. And when it is about any product, like say for example, when we talk about my product, I have this car showroom, and you pitched me the website for the car showroom, okay, which is with the AR and IR, okay,
Mm.
AR and VR, that is augmented reality and virtual reality, right? So
Yeah.
Yes.
so that website can be developed in the multiple phases. Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
we can define, and it might have the CRM as well, like Salesforce integration and all. So I'm just defining that team one is busy up to quarter two to
Mm.
integrate the Salesforce application. However, in the same team will graduate to do the work in the quarter three and quarter four for the other purpose, sales industry solution. However, in the quarter 1 and quarter 2, team 2 will be engaged, team 3 will be engaged, team 4 will be engaged, team 5 will be engaged for the different purposes. So this is in the tabular form can be shown the product roadmap, that what all the functionalities is being developed and who is doing what and when are they doing. With me so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So this is a
Yes.
simple representation of a product roadmap. As a business analyst, you can design it. So you have to just remember this, the structure, and then you can replicate for any simple product. With me so far, everyone?
Mm.
And with the
Yes.
product owner or project manager, you can definitely present it for the team. Just give me a second, guys. Just okay, so there was a background in the background sound was there, so I had to just move that up. So am I audible to you all? Just say yes if you all
Yes.
can. Okay,
Yes.
super, super. So this was the product roadmap. Any question you have in this product roadmap or brain this mind map or in the activity diagram? Anyone? Any question? No?
No, no.
Okay.
Now.
Now is very, very important. Okay. This is called as SWOT analysis. What it is called as?
Short analysis.
Yeah, SWOT analysis. And this is quite famous analysis. When you have to improve the strength, you need to identify the strength of any product or application or any person or any situation, right?
Mm.
Okay. And these are the first layer of the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat. And that's the reason we call them as a SWOT analysis, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So now in the strength, you will have the 4 quadrants. One left corner, the second quadrant, the first quadrant will be of the opportunity. The second will have the strength. The third will have the weakness, or the threat will be the fourth one. Or okay, so if there is a threat, try to convert them into the opportunity. If opportunity is there, try to expand them, sustain them, retain them. If strength is there, try to improve them and strengthen them. And if there is a weakness, try to convert them into strength. How you can do that? And for that, you need to list them down. So you can have the x-axis and y-axis like this, and here you can write the strength. You can write weakness, list them down. Okay, like weakness, you have listed them down for any application or any function. Okay, opportunities, you have listed them down, and then threats, you have listed them down. What we will do after listening, the threats will have the mitigation plan, weakness will have some plan so that it can be converted into the opportunities, and opportunity how we can convert into the cash, and strength how we can utilize them as strength, how we can continue to sustain them. Do you get it, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. So for that application, what you are doing, so the core work that you will do, the groundwork you will do to explain the requirement which has come from me, as an example, what we have given to you to develop the website for the my car showroom, that you will be going to develop with the brainstorming, with the discussion, and your personal thought process will go, and this is how you can think of. Here you may emerge with some idea, and before you implement, you may consult to the customer, means me, and get that, hey, I have come up with this idea, this is something phenomenal, I want to implement that. We can only implement if you approve that. So in a nutshell, business analysts are always focusing on innovation and change. What they are focusing on?
Innovation.
I find change.
In and change. So initially, if you are imposing the innovation, people may know don't like it, but the impact of innovation, if you are able to convey, that will excite every single one. So this is your core responsibility to look for what? Change.
Change.
Yeah. And change will bring what?
Innovation. Okay.
Everyone is interested in one thing, and change will bring that one thing. And what is that one thing? You are interested in one thing, and what is that? Right now you are interested.
Innovation.
Right now you are interested in what? At this moment you are interested in what? At
Learning
this
this
learning this. Yes. And why you are learning this?
to get a good job,
And why you want the good job?
find the money,
To
good
find the
salary,
money, good salary. So change brings what?
good money.
Good
Good
salary.
money. Change brings what?
Good,
Cash.
Yeah.
uh,
Cash.
Yeah. And everyone is interested into that. Yes or no?
yes,
Yes.
So you have a crucial job, guys, as a business analyst. Okay. Show the change, bring the change. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
And you are the real cash creator for the organization, for the vendor, for yourself, and for the client as well. Okay.
yes, yes,
Yeah. So you have
yeah.
the bigger responsibility. That's the reason. Focus on the change, and that will
Uh,
bring more cash. Okay.
uh,
Got it,
uh,
everyone?
yes, yes.
yes. Yes.
Super. Now, this is very important. Now, this one, what you see here is called as fishbone diagram. What it is called as?
Fish pond.
Fishbone diagram. This is also called as Ishikawa Ishikawa diagram. Okay, what it is called as? Ishiwako diagram. This is Japanese term. Okay, Ishiwako diagram. Okay, ISH. You can search it. Okay, so this stands. So this is also called as first fishbone diagram. Why it is called fishbone diagram? Because when you will look at it, a skeleton or a structure just look like skeleton or fishbone. Doesn't it look like that?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes. Like
And
fish.
the purpose behind this is that to identify what?
Cause.
Root cause.
Root cause.
Root cause. Yes. And we were learning few analysis few minutes back, and now we are understanding what tool. So this is one of the tool to identify the root cause. Okay. So here what happens is that you first identify the problem. Okay. And then considering the skeleton, you reach to the cause of it. Okay. Say for example, Amazon.com or my application itself or my website of the car showroom. Okay. Where people are using AR/IR to look at all the available cars at my showroom. What is going to happen is that sometime your AR 3D view is not working. Okay. 3D view
yes,
is not working. Quite possible. Now I will look at it where the problem has. The people have not developed properly, or this problem is just in the live environment. In the, say for example, if my car showroom name is that, give me a name. Give me a name of my car showroom quickly. Okay. Quickly, what comes in your mind?
Tesla.
Tesla. Okay, I have the Tesla. Okay, say for DGK Tesla. Okay, Dr. Gaurav Kumar's Tesla. This is the name of the showroom, DGK Tesla. Okay, what happens is that dgktesla.com does not provide you this VR IR experience to the customer. So it may happen that where it was developed originally on local computer of the developer, there it might be working. When it came to the tester, it might be working. There is the environment where all testers and customers are testing, there it is working. But exactly it did not work where? In the staging environment. When we say staging environment, staging is the replica of the production or the .com environment. Okay, where everything was the live. Okay, and there the AR VR was not tested, and that's the reason it was failed. It could be a number of reasons. Why? Because there could be the problem with the documentation, there could be the problem with the management. When you see an try to test all the causes behind it, you will identify there is the one responsible cause, and that you need to freeze to fix it. Got it, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is one of the technique of the fishbone, where you travel beneath. Okay, you come, you identify the problem, identify the root of the problem, and you reach to the cause by detecting the every single skeleton of that fish, and that's the reason it is called the fishbone diagram. When you walk back towards the cause, what you do, you may shift left, shift right, walk further, shift left, shift right, every single causes you are checking, and then you reach to the root of it. Or you may also start with the cause. Okay, or start with the problem itself. Okay, what could be the possible cause, and report back to the root. With me so far, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, 5Y is the one of the example into that. Having said so, let's go further and see what is there. Okay, this is one of the diagrams. Okay, any questions so far, guys? Any question? Any question?
No.
If
Thank you.
no question, we can wrap up before with one word that comes in your mind that you remember, and you will be submitting the two type of assignment. One with the cash deposit machine activity diagram. Second, the summary of that yesterday's as well as today. So let's hear from more active member. Yes, sir. And then Suchita, and then rest of them. So yes, sir. What do you feel like saying? One word that comes in your mind after today's learning that you may take away as well.
It was good. It was quite informative for this one. But I think some of the processes are related to PMP, project management, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I
even
have seen.
yes, eventually you will get to go there. Okay. So
Yes.
first we will look at the business analysis. We
Yes.
understand that deeply. Then we'll
Yes.
shift back towards the project management. And in business analysis, you will also see that few things are related to project management. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
Yes.
that's when we have club these track together: business analysis, project management, product
Yes.
owner, and safe agile safe.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because
Yes. Yes.
these all things will complement each other. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
you found it informative. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Let's hear from Suchita. Suchita, what do you feel like saying?
Yeah,
Very
yeah, I'm very good, but I need the recording because I have to revise this one again.
yes, yesterday's recording has been given. This is the
Yes.
Zoom link was there. This recording will be also given as a Zoom link
Yes. Okay.
into the WhatsApp group. Okay,
Otherwise, it
Suchita?
was very good. Yeah,
Ac-
no,
Yeah,
but
Actually,
it's very good, clear.
yeah. Yes, sir is saying something.
yes. Actually, sir, yesterday I missed the class. That's why I asked in the group to send me the link for that.
That's
Very
okay.
well.
You will be getting in the group itself. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So please refer that before it gets expired. Make notes and submit that. So listen it
Mm.
properly if you have missed it. Okay, as if you are
Yes,
attending them live. All right.
sir.
Let's hear.
Sir,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sorry for interruption. Sir,
Go
most
ahead.
probably this BA process is same like pre-sales team, right? The complete pre-sales team.
No, not exactly. You can relate with that, but not exactly, because they are more towards the in-house work. Pre-sales
Yes.
means not exactly, but you may relate with that. Okay.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, sir.
You're most welcome. Yes, sir. Let's hear from Ajibu. Ajibu, one word that you take away. What comes in your mind?
Yes. It's knowledgeable. Yes, I
It's
appreciate it.
knowledgeable for you,
Yes,
informative,
sir.
knowledgeable, and yeah, registered. So let's hear from K. K, what do you feel like saying? One word that comes in your mind. Were you able to relate, connect, understand? K, you need to unmute yourself. K.
Okay.
So before K would unmute himself, we'll hear from Sandhya now. Sandhya, what do you feel like saying? What word comes in your mind?
Yeah, I
Uh,
think we had some good understanding on these business analysis models today.
BA models, you understood well. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah, let's hear from Kyod. Kyod, you are still there? Yes or no?
Oh
Kyod
yeah,
one.
so
Yeah.
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 What's
Were
up,
you able to
bro?
connect, relate? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I did. It was quite an explanatory
Ex
section.
Okay, explanatory for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Please follow the plan which I had explained yesterday from Thursday to Wednesday, and we'll talk to you again soon on the next Thursday. Bye bye. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Thank you
See you
so
all.
much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all.